Hello, my amazing world. Namaste, namaste to everyone. Living in the cities can be very rewarding in many ways, but at the same time, it can be very tiring and damaging to our systems. The overstimulations to our senses, like noise pollution, can adversely affect our physiological and psychological health. It can affect, it can cause the hypertension, higher level of stress and anxiety, sleeping disorders, and hearing problems, tinnitus, high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases, and irritative mood. And so many issues can be created by these overstimulations, especially with the sound pollution or noise pollution. Yes, I am talking about how to handle the hypersensitivity to sound. One of our friends have asked in one of our videos to talk about this and some solutions I have for you. Okay, guys, I did not get all the notification. I just noticed a few days ago this question. I don't get a notification of all the comments and your messages. So if I don't promptly respond, that doesn't mean that I do not want. It just maybe I do not notice. So please remind me again or send me message in some other ways. Okay, so I have a few tips, 8 or 9 tips today for you to practice and apply. And so hopefully they will help you to manage, and so the sound and external stimuli won't irritate you much. And some tips can be used for many other things as well. Okay, tip number 1 is the power, using the power hidden in our hands. We have been talking about that for long. The power hidden in the corresponding point for the ears. We have many points in our hands, and main point is either side of the thumb. So this is the head and the face. So ears coming either side. There is a tiny little point. We need a probe, but I'm giving a tip that everyone can use without finding that exact point. That's more powerful, but still this one helps. You take 2 fingertips and you press either side. You can, hold it and press either side. Press hold for like 3, 4, 5 minutes, and you can just breathe. When you are freely sitting, you can just hold it. One day in one thumb, next day alternatively change. Press hold. You can hold like that. Press hold. That will heal if there is, that will help to heal if there is any issues, physical issues connected with your ears that cause the irritation when you are exposed to sounds, noises. Okay. Tip number 2, another pressure point is 3 points actually in front of the ears. The primary point is, when we open the mouth, this mandibular moving, there is a depression. Notice there is a depression happens. So that is the first point. You press your middle finger on that depression. Hold it, and 2 other fingers are just above and below. So use your index finger and ring fingers. Okay, and you press hold. And the same, both sides. Press hold. Okay, depression and up, above and below. Then you press hold and you breathe 9 times, slow and long. And press firmly, but not to hurt yourself. Okay, be careful. Not to a level that you feel pain, but strong pressure, strong enough. Okay, it is better to have the jaw dropped, so that pressure, depression is there present, and pressure is given deeper. Okay, and then you hold it for 9 deep breathing. I think it is clear. If you did not understand, you can ask in the comments, then I can explain it. Okay, so the next part is 4 points. It's behind. The primary point is Behind the earlobe, there is a depression. Okay, and you bring all other three fingers above that, both sides. The depression behind the earlobe, and you press. Press hold when you are breathing in. And when you breathe out, you close. Close the ears. Then when you breathe in, again you open, press hold. We do that 9 times. You press deeper firmly when you are breathing in, and you close, so the pressure is released, and you close and you listen to the sound. Okay, so that will release the tensions, all the tissues connecting to the ears and to the brain. As well, that will stimulate to the stimulation to your hearing system. Okay, the tip number 3, no 4. Tip number 4 is pranayama. It is not actually pranayama, it is a relaxation technique. But we, in the yoga system, it is called pranayama. It's called Bhramari pranayama. Bhramari means the black bee, the bee, zzz, you know that, no? That stuff, that bee. So that is the sound. We create similar sound. I'm going to create, it's a beautiful, fantastic practice. I'm going to create a video particularly on that later. Okay, to do that, insert the thumb into the ear, close firmly, and rest the rest of the palm on your head. Already you will hear the sounds inside. Then you breathe in through the mouth always closed. The teeth are not tight, they are soft. Maybe it is ideal to leave a bit of space in between the upper teeth and lower teeth. Then you breathe in. When you breathe out, let the air pass through the nostril, but you create this humming sound. You do that 9 times. You insert, head, you repeat that again and again. It is super relaxing to the brain. And to that sound, this is part of Nada Yoga. Nada means sound. It's a sound therapy. In our course, the traditional yoga, pure traditional yoga course, these are all coming in that course. And so, do that 9 times. You can practice as a therapeutic, and if you practice this before your meditation, you are going to find much easier to focus because it stimulates the brain, it calms down the nervous system, it calms down the mind, it focuses better, and this helps with your hearing problems as well. So that is fantastic, and so that you can practice also as part of this healing. You need not to do all one by one. You can do different time available to you. And also you can massage all the ears. Just like the power points in our hands, there are remote control points, corresponding points in our whole ear as well. Our ears, if you observe, is kind of the baby in the womb, the embryo in the mother's womb, upside down. It's a resemblance. So it is the whole body in the ear as well. Yeah, we have a lot to learn, right? Okay, so you can massage the whole. You can pull, push, close, and massage, press the whole. That's also relaxing. Okay, I instantly feel these relaxations. Now, tip number 5, take a break and break into yourself. What I mean is, take a short meditational break and turn your attention to yourself and become aware of your thoughts. Forget everything outside. Don't worry about the external stimulus. We have to be aware of our internal stimulus. Our thoughts are noises happening in our mind. So we have to take break time to time to stop that noise as well. Okay, so you can use your usual meditation technique that you use just for 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, as long as time available. Even 1 minute is very effective. You can practice mindful breathing or repeating a mantra peacefully, obviously, and or just use any meditation techniques, or just observe your thought. When we observe, when we become aware of our thoughts, this stops. Okay, so if you can notice that quiet empty space, observe it longer possible. So that is important to switch off the inner noises as well. So tip number 6, be aware and be a witness. What I mean is, be aware that certain sounds can be annoying for you. So you can be mentally prepared that. And be a witness, that means be aware, be a witness of how your mind is reacting to certain situations and noises. Okay, so most of the time our reaction is what creating more irritations. Okay, so be witness and practice non-reactiveness. Instead of reacting to something happening outside, just be aware, observe, and replace that thought or irritation or that reaction with a positive suggestion. That would something help you to be calm and quiet and focused in yourself. Okay, so be aware and be a witness. Now the next one, usual suggestion solution, exercise regularly. Why? Because when we exercise, when we use the whole body, the energy is redistributed into the whole body. Note, the energy is always keep on accumulating in the head. Okay, so exercise regularly. My favorite is sun salutation. Practice sun salutation in a quiet environment. We have a couple of videos in our channel. Use them if you need. And it's practice sun salutation that makes sure the whole body is moving and energy is being distributed and the current is happening in the entire body, not in the upper body. We have to be grounded as well. The next suggestion is relax well and sleep well. Very important. If you are sleeping already well enough, sleep a bit more. Why I'm saying that it is very important to relax deeper and soften the whole body. I am giving all these tips because when the tissues and small muscles connected with our hearing system, connecting to the brain, are tensed, they are not working efficiently. So we have to relax. Like majority of the people, those who are using reading glasses, it is not because they have some eye problem, because the small muscles connected to the our eyes and connecting to the brain are tense, so our lens cannot focus properly. So when they are relaxed, then we can read without glass. In another video we will be explaining, this is all part of our beginners course in the in traditional yoga. You can learn that, but I will make a video for eye exercise later. Okay, so when all these tissues are relaxed, then they can manage, they will be able to handle better. So hope you have learned something today, and it's going to be helpful to you. Let me know your experiences and your questions and your doubts. If you want me to talk about some other problems or challenges, let me know. Okay, see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Love you.